In a quaint little village, nestled amidst lush green hills, lived a community of passionate mushroom cultivators. For generations, they had relied on their expertise to grow delicious mushrooms that were highly sought after in the neighboring markets. However, their idyllic world was soon to be disrupted by an unwelcome guest, the notorious black spot disease. Black spot disease, caused by a sinister fungus known as Diplocarpon rosae, began to spread like wildfire through their mushroom crops. With despair in their hearts, the villagers saw their once plump and beautiful mushrooms covered in unsightly black spots. The disease not only marred the appearance of their produce but also led to severe economic losses, threatening their way of life. Driven by the desire to find a lasting solution, the village elders decided it was time to explore new ways of combating the black spot disease. They sought the help of a renowned scientist, Dr. Elara, who was known for her groundbreaking work in genetic engineering. Dr. Elara, with a determined glint in her eye, accepted the challenge. She knew that traditional methods of disease control would only offer temporary relief, and she believed that genetic engineering held the key to creating a more resilient mushroom variety. Her first step was to identify genes from naturally resistant plant species that could provide immunity against the black spot fungus. Day and night, she tirelessly worked in her laboratory, isolating and extracting these precious genes. With the target genes in hand, Dr. Elara skillfully introduced them into the genome of the vulnerable mushroom species using the powerful technique of genetic transformation. In her laboratory, she carefully nurtured these newly transformed mushroom cells, watching them multiply and grow into young transgenic mushroom plants. Excitement filled the air as Dr. Elara prepared to test her creations. In carefully controlled conditions, she exposed the transgenic mushrooms to the menacing black spot fungus, while observing the non-modified susceptible mushrooms alongside them. To her delight, the transgenic mushrooms displayed a remarkable defense against the disease. Their leaves remained vibrant and spot-free, while the non-modified mushrooms fell victim to the pathogen's attack. The villagers rejoiced, seeing hope for their cherished crop. But Dr. Elara wasn't finished yet. She wanted to ensure that her new creations would thrive in real-world conditions. So, she organized field trials, planting the transgenic mushroom lines in their natural habitat, the fertile soil of the village's mushroom farms. Under the warm rays of the sun and amidst the gentle breeze, the black spot-resistant mushrooms stood tall, their resistance shining through. Not only did they withstand the disease, but they also produced bountiful yields of plump, perfect mushrooms. News of Dr. Elara's success spread like wildfire throughout the village. The once gloomy faces of the mushroom cultivators were now filled with hope and gratitude. With the black spot-resistant mushrooms, they could continue their livelihoods without the constant fear of losing their crops. The village flourished once again, and soon, other neighboring communities caught wind of Dr. Elara's extraordinary achievement. They too sought her help to develop disease-resistant mushrooms for their own farms. As the seasons passed, the black spot-resistant mushrooms became a symbol of triumph over adversity. Dr. Elara's groundbreaking work not only saved the villagers from economic ruin but also set an example for sustainable and environmentally friendly agriculture. And so, the village thrived, its fields adorned with thriving, spot-free mushrooms that not only satisfied the palates of people far and wide but also represented the triumph of science, ingenuity, and the indomitable spirit of a community united in the face of adversity.